Oh, hi there. I'm at McMaster University in Hamilton, Ontario. I was just chatting with my good friend Senator William McMaster, the founder of the university. Did you know that McMaster has a nuclear reactor? That's right. For over half a century, there's been a reactor right here on campus. It's pretty special. And I'm not just going to tell you about it, I'm going to take you inside. So, meet me over there. And that's it behind me there. Yeah, I know, the outside of the building is pretty boring, but the story of this reactor is anything but boring. Don't worry, we're going inside soon. It's been here since 1959, and it wasn't just the first university research reactor in Canada. It was the first one anywhere in the Commonwealth. It was the fifth research reactor overall in Canada, with the first four all being government-owned at the Chalk River facility in the Ottawa area. And all four of those, plus this, were around before the first commercial power generation reactor in Canada. This is the most powerful research reactor currently operating in Canada, with a rated power of 5 megawatts. Now, that's just a tiny fraction of what's generated at the power generation reactors. It's a couple of orders of magnitude less than even the smallest of those. And if you were thinking of hooking up your flux capacitor to this, I have some bad news for you. Everyone knows a DeLorean time machine requires 1.21 gigawatts, so this just won't cut it. Nobel Prize-winning physicist Bertram Brockhaus did much of his research here, having moved here just a couple of years after this reactor opened, and he had previously worked at Chalk River. All right, enough talking about it. It's time to go inside.
It's an open pool reactor in which the reactor core is immersed in a pool of water. It's tap water that's been purified by reverse osmosis, but other than being pure, it's just like ordinary water in a swimming pool. Please kids, don't try this in your backyard pool. The water serves multiple purposes. It's a neutron moderator. Remember, nuclei are made of neutrons and protons. When a uranium nucleus splits, it releases neutrons, and when they strike other nuclei, they keep the chain reaction going. But they need to be slowed down for this to work, and water does that. It's also a coolant, and it's a radiation shield. Water works so well that the radiation level here inside the reactor building is perfectly safe. Really, no different than wherever you're watching this video. And yes, they do carefully monitor radiation levels, including scanning everyone leaving the facility. The containment building adds a layer of physical security too, and it's the only research reactor in Canada with a full containment structure. Looking into the pool, that blue glow is called Cherenkov radiation, and the simple version of the explanation is that it's because some of the particles coming from the core are traveling faster than the speed of light in water. It's kind of the same thing with light that a sonic boom is with sound. Anyway, it's a pretty cool sight, isn't it? Looking at this photo of the base of the pool during construction, you can see that it's divided into two sides, and you can see that in the pool itself. The core can be moved between sides, so if, for instance, one side needs some maintenance, the core can be moved to the other side and a barrier put in place, and then that half can be drained and safely accessed. Neutrons shooting out of the core are also useful, and looking around the core you can see tubes. Those allow beams of neutrons to be directed out of the reactor into beam ports in the basement, which aren't much to look at, but they're really useful. They're used for research and also for industry. One example is that fan blades for jet engines are non-destructively imaged here using neutrons which reveal any flaws within the material. Of course, being a university, this is also used for education, including McMaster's new nuclear engineering program, as well as science and nuclear medicine. Speaking of medicine, this reactor is also a major source of isotopes, including iodine-125, used among other things in prostate cancer treatment. Tens of thousands of cancer patients are treated every year using iodine produced here. The reactor also produces several other radioisotopes used in medical treatments and diagnostic procedures, as well as for industrial uses. The reactor facility also has a hot cell. Ever seen something in a movie where someone is on the outside of a special enclosure using remote control arms to manipulate something radioactive inside the enclosure? That's a hot cell, and it allows work to be done on radioactive materials. The window is a meter-thick sandwich of layers of leaded glass and oil, which allows workers to see inside the cell while blocking radiation.
And there you have it, a really neat piece of technology doing important research and education, and also doing things like helping treat cancer patients. Public tours of this facility are available, so if you're interested, I'll put a link down in the description to the McMaster Nuclear Reactor's website, and you can get more information on that. I'd like to thank McMaster University for making this video possible. I'll shout out a few specific individuals who helped out in the description. To be clear, this video is not sponsored, but as a proud Mac grad, I have to say this is a great university. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe even learned something. If you did, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe.